Hi, my name's Robert Allen and I'm a product design engineer here at Dolphin. We provide washroom solutions and consultation to architects and contractors. And a couple of years ago, we were under a lot of strain. Our product development department were massively under-resourced and we had so many jobs coming in that we could barely keep our heads above water. We were also getting a lot of pressure from customers and from our company to innovate and put new products on the market, but we were so busy with trying to get orders through every day that we didn't have time for that. We also had a soap issue on site where we had bacteria in our soap. What was happening is these large commercial buildings in London were all going home for the weekend and the building, all the aircon and everything would be turned off, but all the machines, the computers, the servers were all left on, creating this really hot environment inside and a perfect breeding ground for bacteria in the soap. So we very urgently needed a solution and we needed to be working on a solution to solve the bacteria in the soap issue. But we were just so busy with orders going on every day that we had no time to put anyone on that. So we turned to Virtual Employee and they assigned us Priyanka. Now from the word go, Priyanka got on board with our processes. We created some videos and some instruction guides as to how she could carry out the work we wanted her to. And she just got on board really quickly, asking questions and straight away producing really high quality work that we eventually were just able to put straight through to production. Got to the point where we only needed to do an overview check to make sure it was right, but she just, we were really impressed straight away. And she instantly lifted that workload off of the product development department and enabled us to spend a bit more time on the soap issue. We kept pushing new tasks Priyanka's way and she kept taking them on and doing really well. And we had a few tasks all in one go that we said, we actually want to get Priyanka over here. And she came over to the UK, got to see our headquarters here in Bodiam. We showed her the factory, the actual product that she was working on, which I think when you take a product, you go from the 3D screen to then being able to actually see it in real life, just gives you a bit more context. You get to know the products, and I think ultimately it makes your understanding of the product better when you're working on it. We also took her to London to try and improve our relationship, outside of the work environment, to get to know each other a bit. Took her to some of the main tourist sites in London, showed her some of the large buildings, and we had some local food. So it was a really good trip while she was over here, and I think it really strengthened our relationship. We now communicate pretty much every day, making sure that she's working on the highest priority project. It changes quite regularly in our industry with delays on site. And all the time, Priyanka's attitude towards new tasks and the existing tasks has been really, really positive. She's never scared of a new challenge, of a new task, but in the meantime, keeping up her high quality of work on the things she's working on. She now has multi-point contact in our group, so there's a lot of people here at Dolphin that talk to Priyanka, and she has to juggle the work from all different directions and different priorities. Ultimately, she's really fun to work with. She produces high quality work. She's really enthusiastic, and it gave us the time in the product development team to solve the bacteria issue within soap. We came up with a cartridge system, which now is one of our best sellers with our competitors. It's fully enclosed, plug and play. And we wouldn't have been able to do that without Priyanka taking that workload off us and effectively becoming a member of the Dolphin team, but just in India. So we think all those reasons mean that she should be the Virtual Employee of 2018, and that's who we're nominating for it. So good luck, Priyanka. We really hope you win it, and we'd like to say thank you to everyone at Virtual Employee. Continue the great work that you're doing, because it's just been so positive for us here at Dolphin. So good luck, Priyanka. Hope you win, and hope we have another great year in 2019 of working together. Thank you very much, everyone. Cheers.